We all know that Donald Trump loves to think of himself as the kingmaker of the Republican Party. Everybody wants his endorsement. Nobody wants to get on his bad side. And honestly, that's the only way this man is still able to even claim that he has some kind of power over the Republican Party. And in recent weeks, we have started to see Donald Trump more and more come out and make his endorsements during this primary season. And yeah, we have plenty of candidates out there clamoring for it. In fact, Nancy Mace, we did a video on this over the past weekend, was so upset that she didn't get the endorsement. Her challenger did, the Republican primary challenger, that she goes to New York, films this sob story about how much she loves Trump in front of Trump Tower, basically begging for support because she loves him so much. So in that regard, sure, Donald Trump has power within the Republican Party. And it's a power that, according to reports, the actual Republican Party doesn't want him to have. They would prefer Donald Trump not be involved at all in these midterms. Yet at the same time, they're all clamoring for his endorsement. So they don't want him there, but if he's going to be there, you got to endorse me. And of course, that is injecting a lot of what they're calling chaos into this midterm season. And it's making them nervous because obviously they were already cruising to a pretty easy victory, at least taking back the House of Representatives in November. But the more Trump comes out and stays involved, the more he puts his name on candidates, the party itself understands this is very bad for us. Even though Donald Trump still enjoys super high approval ratings within the Republican Party itself, those super high approval ratings do not extend anywhere beyond the Republican Party itself. So if it weighs on the primaries, and of course this is what Republicans are afraid of, even though they won't admit it, if Trump's endorsement weighs heavily on the primaries and his candidate wins that primary, then they're attached officially to the Trump label in the general, and that's where the people get turned off. We don't want more Trumps. I'm going to come out and I'm going to vote for the Democrat in this race, or I'm not going to vote at all because I'm a moderate Republican. I can't stomach voting for a Democrat, but I don't want any more Trumpists in office, so I'm just not going to vote. And of course, that gives the edge to the Democrat because it takes a vote away from Republicans. So that's why the Republican Party is terrified that Trump is putting himself out there with these endorsements, basically making people come and beg for them. And that begging is certainly going to be used against them if they win the primary and head to the general. But they also don't want him to stop because they want those endorsements. And as I've said plenty of times in the past, because I just love this piece of information, his endorsement is a kiss of death. You become less likely to win your race when Donald Trump endorses you. Even if you're already at the top of the polling, once he endorses you, your numbers actually drop. Usually drop below 50% chance of winning. And of course, his endorsement does mean more money for you, but it means even more money for your opponent. So if both candidates were raising equal, just to put it this way, Trump endorses the Republican here, the Republican's money goes up. But after Trump endorses this person, the opponent, whether it's in the primary or in the general, their fundraising goes up even higher. Because that's how bad a Trump endorsement is. It's an anti-endorsement. And the challengers, throughout the 5-6 years, whatever it is that Trump's been giving these endorsements, are the main benefactors. Not the person he endorses, but the opposite. So if anything, if Republicans had a brain in their heads, they would understand that Trump is not only the kingmaker, he's the guy that gives out the kiss of death. They should be fighting to not get his endorsements if they want to win their elections. But the more they pretend he has power, even though, again, statistically it's been proven he does not, the more they pretend he does, the more he thinks he does, so the more he does it, which starts to make it less and less likely that Republicans are going to see the big victories that they've been predicting when November rolls around. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel. We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen. Oh, not be so grumpy.